Oh, we're back live. All right, what's going on, y'all? If you're just tuning in, it is your boy, Doug, at Haven for Heroes, 3436 Front Street, Port Jervis, New York, 12771. You know the vibes.
Turn on the microphone.
Are we muted right now? As far as I know, I can see the equalizer moving. Like,
oh, okay.
are we good?
Yes,
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Can people in the chat, can you hear me?
If OBS is moving, they can hear you.
But I don't know if it's because... Can they hear me?
I
Can
didn't
somebody...
see it on the
Testing
front
1,
screen.
2.
That's why I said that.
That's right. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Anyway, we're back again. This is going to be the last little bit, and then we're going to wrap it up and get out of your hair. We took a couple of your comments. A lot of the stuff that you said, we don't have the time to get into today, so we'll save it for the next auction. This was pretty successful. Maybe we'll be back next week with another one. Maybe we'll do it bi-weekly. You let us know in the comments what you want to do. Every 2 weeks, every week, what do you want to do? So we're going to try and do the lightning round. So we're going to try and run everything out really fast. Please pay attention. If I do not call your bid, contact us either by messaging us or calling the number that is underneath the rules right here. If you're just here to troll, we're going to ban you. So it's going to be, like, there's no point. It's really just a waste of your own time. We don't care. You're just helping us get the Facebook algorithm, and you're not even making anybody mad. So, quick lightning round. Somebody mentioned unpainted dragon minis. So I have a set of 4 here. I believe that 2 of them are the same, though. So I have a set of 3 here. Each of them are $15 a piece. We have, which dragon is this? Hold on. We have, well, that's a wyvern, not a dragon. Sorry for the specificity. A young bronze dragon and a young brass dragon. They are all primed and unpainted. They normally retail for $15 a piece. $15 for all 3 is the current opening bid. Do we have $15 for 3 dragon minis? Well, 2 dragons and a wyvern. You could use this as a dragon if you really wanted to. You're the DM. You can make up whatever you want. Or they're just really cool to paint and leave around your room. If you're a dragon fan or a draconian fan. I know it's not a dragon. It's technically a draconian. So $15 is the opening bid. Somebody asked for the dragons. I'm giving you the dragons. Put your money where your mouth is. King of the dot. Does anybody have a $15 bid? Not a soul. Huh. We give you what you ask for. This is what you asked for. All right, 15 takes it, or I'm gonna put it back on the shelf for 15 a piece. That's fine. $45 is fine by me too. 15. Gonna be closing the bids here shortly. If you don't want these dragons, we have 15. Do we have 16? $16 for these 3 beautiful dragons.
We got 15.
We have 15. Do we have 16? Do we have 16? There's 3 dragons and they could be yours. $16. You're gonna let somebody get in with the low bid? You're gonna get got by somebody who just gave the minimum? Ugh. Congratulations to the person who's got 15 right now. 15 going once. Going twice. Sold for $15. Congratulations to the buyer. Thank you so much for your purchase. So real quick, before I go any further, we just want to say thank you very much for those of you who have tuned in with us at various points throughout the video, or even a greater, deeper thank you for those of you who have been with us since the beginning and haven't even left during our intermissions. You're real troopers, and you know, people like you are why we are who we are today, and we're eternally grateful for your support and compassion. Thank you so much, and I wish nothing but the best for you. For those of you who are just tuning in, we do have something really cool going on. So if you want to win free stuff, I have a free thing for you to win. So I have here a graded 9.8 Hyper Naturals #1 with a Sinkowitz variant cover. It is graded at a 9.8. Normally, it is a $50 graded book. However, if you enter in the word hyper in all caps at the end of the stream, you will be entered for a chance to win this completely free. Whether you've won a bid or not, whether you've even bid on anything or not. If you just comment the word hyper, all capitals, at the end of this, or whenever you're watching this, make sure you comment at the end of the video. and we will give this away at the beginning of the next auction. We're going to put everybody in a randomizer. We're going to randomize it. We're going to give it away. We're going to give people till the end of the auction to claim their winnings. Otherwise, at the end of the auction, we will roll again and give it to somebody else. So, keyword hyper, end of the stream. Early stream entries will not be counted. It is only at the end because we have to put everybody into a thing, and it makes it easier for us if you all just wait till the end of the stream. That's my plug. Thank you very much. Next on deck, we have, you asked for it, the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide. Normally $50 bucks a piece. These are 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons books. Brand new, shiny, crispy edges. I haven't even opened these suckers yet. They are normally $50 a piece. Opening bid to take both of them home is $50. Do we have $50 for the key books to playing Dungeons and Dragons? Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide. 5th edition. $50 a piece normally, $50 for the pair. It was requested in the chat, so I grabbed what we had. Are you still with us? You asked for it and we give it to you. Don't ever say I never did nothing for y'all. $50 for a Player's Handbook and a Dungeon Master's Guide. Nobody wants to save some money today. Come on, come on. I know you guys got some hot blood left in you. I know we've been here for a while, but I know you still got some energy in you. If I have energy, there's no way you don't. $50 takes home a pair of the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide. Everything you need to run your own adventure, minus the dice and the paper and the imagination, but we can't help you with that. Going once.
50.
We have 50. $50 for the Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide. Y'all gonna let them get away with that too? Y'all just gonna let them...
Half off retail.
It's half off retail. You gonna let them
55.
scoop it up? 55. 55. Do we have 60? 55. Waiting on 60. Normally 50 a piece. 55 is gonna take home the pair of them, it looks like. Do we have 60? Do we have 60? How about this? If this gets to 80, I will throw in 2 adventures that I have personally written.
We've got 65.
65. If this gets to $80, I will throw in 2 one-shot adventures that I have personally written. One, infamously known as Gathrion's Gauntlet, and one that is known as Into the Archmagister's Laboratory. They are very rough right now, but I will clean them up if this gets to $80. 65 is the high bid. We're gonna give it another couple of seconds. These are pretty cool. These are pretty cool one shots. So that way you'll have the rules and you'll have adventures. All you'll need are dice, friends, and imagination. 65 going once. 65 going twice. Nobody else. Closing the bids. Sold. 65. Congratulations to the buyer. Thank you so much for your purchase. You know, I had another set of Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide that I was going to auction off, but nobody wanted it, so... Sad days. Sad days. You get 1 over on me, not 2. Next, we have a Pirates of the Caribbean display piece. Trying to find a year on it. Can't seem to find a year. So, it is the Pirates of the Caribbean skull atop a map that has the words Pirates of the Caribbean, the High Seas, the Curse of... Pirates of the High Seas, sorry. The Curse of the Haunted Treasure. I guess this is not quite Pirates of the Caribbean. This is kind of like an offshoot, but these are real... These are real blades? They're actually sharp, and it's stamped to look like Damascus steel.
What are we starting at?
Starting bid is going to be $30 for the pirate skull and real knives. So if you've ever thought about dual wielding, these are real steel, baby.
And they are sharp.
And they are very sharp. None of us have bled on the blades, so if you're superstitious like I am, you don't have to worry about it. And I'm not going to cut myself putting this back into the skull. In fact, I was really hoping I was going to do that effortlessly, and it does not look like that's the case. I'm going to end up on
You
my...
gotta go kind of low with it.
I'm gonna go like end up on Reddit someday with one of these videos. I swear to God, I'm gonna see my own face in one of those like Reddit cringe compilations.
You want to pass it down here?
No, leave me alone. There we go. Got it. If you get one, you get two, because the other one balances the other. And
Maybe.
opening the bid at $35.
I thought we
$30, whatever. The knives are back in the skull. $30 takes it home. Have your very own
Stop doing the rubbing noise.
very own murder weapons. Pirates of the High Sea, Curse of the Lost Treasure, Pirates of the Caribbean, potential knockoff, or perhaps it's something else that I am unaware of. I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean when we first got it. With real steel knives. Who told me to stop rubbing them together?
Moet.
$30. $30 and it's yours, and then I'll never do it again. Going once. Going twice. Going back on the shelf. That thing is all sorts of destructive. Next we have an original sealed Axis and Allies from the year 1987. Original Milton Brothers Game Master series of Axis and Allies from 1987. Opening bid is, I think we said 50. You made me cut it in half before I'm cutting it in half. Opening bid is $50 for a sealed 1987 Axis and Allies. Do I have $50 for an Axis and Allies? We have a bid for $50. I don't see you in the chat, sir. You're gonna need to enter the chat with a bid. $50.
I got you on it. Thank you.
$50 for the Axis and Allies. I can't see the chat, so I don't even know.
You know, it's for my own sake.
$50 for the Axis and Allies. Do I have 55? Normally retails for what? 150?
Yeah, about that.
Normally retails for about 150. Currently, $50. A third of the normal price. For the traditional gamers,
It's one of the greatest war games ever made.
yep, if you ever played Risk, this is better. You get to beat the Nazis over and over again. And if you play as the Nazis, you just lose automatically. That's how the game works. It comes with 50 tanks, 75 infantry, 15 bombers, 50 fighter planes, 10 aircraft carriers, 30 transport ships, 30 submarines, 15 battleships, 12 anti-aircraft guns, 12 industrial complexes. It's a crazy good game. It spawned a bunch of offshoots, and I guess you could call them sequels. $50 is the high bid. Do I have 55? Going once. Going twice. Sold. Thank you very much for your purchase. Congratulations to the buyer. Yeah, you won.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next, we have a series of two. I'm gonna auction them both off each. Each of these is a box filled with 50 rares, 100 uncommons, and 300 commons of assorted Magic the Gathering cards. We literally just plucked a bunch from the bulk box. So all of the rares are going to be between $1 and $15 about. We did not cherry pick them. We did not have a scrutinous eye while picking them. We tried to be as fair and random as we could be. So at least $50 worth of rares, at least $50 worth of uncommons, and at least what is that? That's like $50. It's $100 in commons. It's like almost $100 in commons. So you're looking at a lot of value here. We're gonna start the bidding off on the first one here with the Chandra on the side, completely randomized. We are going to start the bidding at $10. Do I have $10 for nearly 500 Magic cards? 450 Magic cards, a total value of over $100. $10 for over $100 in value. For you Magic investors, for you people just getting into Magic, 15. We also had 20. $50, $100 worth of Magic cards, $20 is the high bid right now. I will tell you, there are 10 of each basic land as well, because this is meant to be like an instant collection. There's probably some non-basics in there. Again, we were not very scrutinous when we were tossing this all together. Oh no, I'm out of drink. Where's my backpack? I can't talk. Can you grab me a can out of my bag real quick?
35 on it.
35 on the Magic. 35 for $100 worth of Magic cards. That beautiful sound. Oh, the golden nectar of the gods.
We got $40.
$40. $100 for $40? That's crazy. That's amazing. Only at Haven for Heroes. $40 for $100 worth of cards. Who's gonna beat this bidder? 50. Boom! Who's got it? Can I get a 60? 50, can I get a 60? Or maybe 100. We have 50. Do we have another bidder? 50 is the high bid. Do we have 55? 50 looking for 55. Sounds like a bad Craigslist ad. 50 looking for 55.
What was it? 25, 50, 100 we did, right?
It was 50 rares, 100 uncommons, and 300 commons. So the rares are all from our bulk box, which those of you who are regulars should know that those cards range between $1 to $15. Sometimes, we try to keep it under 10, but a lot slips through. 55. 55 looking for 60. Obviously, as card prices change dramatically.
How much for Doug's Arizona can? $60.
$500 and you can have it.
Yeah, $60.
I'll even cut my lip on the ring so that way you can have some of my blood. I'm telling you, I should have sold a lock of my hair.
$60 bid.
$60 bid on the Magic cards. $60 on the Magic cards. Y'all gonna let him home? Y'all gonna let whoever take home $60? $60 for $100 worth of stuff? Come on, push another 5. Make them pay for it. If they really want it, make them go to 70. $60. $60 is the high bid right now for the Magic cards. Do we have any other bidders in the chat? Chat's been silent. We are going to be closing with a high bid of 60 soon if nobody bids, but we have another one. 60 going once. 60 going twice.
65.
65 at the last second. Saving it. 65. Do I have 70? 70. 70. Do I have 75? 70. Do I have 75? Have you been defeated by this other bidder? 75. Do I have 75? 70 is the high bid right now. 75 this could be yours. 75. If it hits $80, we'll toss in shipping. What can we do? $70. It looks like that's going to be it. Going once. Going twice.
75.
75. The snipe at the end. There we go. $75 is the current high bid. Do I have $80 for the free ship? $80 for the free ship. Do we have
80.
it? We have 80. 80. It's now free shipping. Do I have 85? Do I have 85? Who's bidding?
Sean and Rob Orndorff.
Ooh, I like this little square up. Throw hands. Let's go. $80 is on the table. Do I have 85? I'll even settle for 82. It doesn't have to be a $5 increment. 82 is fine. 100's awesome, but like 82 is fine.
Alright, Sean said he's not losing this, so Rob, can you bid like 500?
Sean said he's not losing it. Let's do it. Show me what you got. This current high bid is $80. Is Sean high bid right now? 85? We're at 85?
Yep.
$85. Do I have 90? Sean, you said you weren't going to be beaten. Is this how you're going to go out?
Sean's at 86.
Sean's at 86. Oh, the slight pull ahead. What'll happen next? Will we get an 87? Is there a third contender? Will we find out whatever happens at the end of Dragon Ball Z? The end. If you say
95.
super, $95? $95 for the mystery magic box, do we have a hundo? Will we finally get Doug to stop saying 100 by giving him 100? Is that what's about to happen? 95?
96.
96, the $1 snipe. Will you take it all the way? Will you take it to 100? Can we do it? $96? It's $4 more. What's $4 with free shipping, huh? That's shipping. That's shipping. $4 is shipping. Just pay the $4. It's $100. Let's make it happen. Do we have 100? Do we have 100? Come on, Rob. You ain't going out like that. Come on. You ain't gonna lose this over $4. Come on,
How's
man.
that 99?
99! Now it's time to knuckle up, Sean. You want this? It's $1. It's $1 and it's yours.
Alright, Sean's got the 100.
$100. Do we have 105? $100. I can't believe we made it here from a tenner. Let's make it happen. $100. Do we got this? Is he taking it home? We're going to the ref. Going once. Going twice. Will the massacre stop? Is there a final last minute bid? I'm gonna give the 30 seconds to delay. This was a very heated battle. 105. We're back in the game, baby. What's up? 105. What's up? Let me get 106. 106, 107, 108. 108 in Park. Give me what we got 105 right now? 105? This is where you need the Wind Waker tactic.
He's alright, fine.
This is where you need the Wind Waker tactic. This is when you need to come in and go 150. How bad do you want it? That stuns everybody. 105 is the high bid. It looks like that's going to close it out. It looks like our other bidders are out. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations to the buyer. Thank you for your purchase. We'll be contacting you for payment. Box 2 of the mystery magic boxes. Let's see if we can do this again. We are going to start it off, again, 50 rares, 100 uncommons, 300 commons, and 10 of each basic land. So 50 lands. I personally hate giving people basic lands, but I felt like if you didn't have cards, this was a really good way for you to get into Magic. So I would be remiss if I didn't give you lands, especially in a time where you can't come get them from us. But anyway,
starting off at $50.
Somebody started off at $50. We went from 10 to 50. $50. There's the haymaker. Who's coming back from that? Can we get 55? Can we skip to 100? Can we just put the death knell on this right now? 150. 150, no one else is bidding. I promise after that 150, it's yours. I don't promise. I can't promise that. Somebody might come in at a 151, Bacardi. Do we have
55.
55! 55. Let's go. Do we have a 60? 55 looking for 60. 65! 65, looking for 70. 65, waiting on another higher bid to come and take this away. Comes in a really cool Conflux box. Has Nicol Bolas on the top, fighting Ajani and Elspeth and Sarkhan and Tezzeret, which is really weird because 2 of them work for him. But anyway, really cool Conflux box. Again, another $100 minimum value in Magic, retail-wise. Looks like 65 is the top bid. Is it going softly into that night? Is this in with a bang, out with a whisper? Is that how we're doing this? $65. Do you want to just see how many Magic cards are in here? You want to see? Dude, you put that card in here? That's a Kefnet. Sorry, I should shut up. $65. Do we have another bidder? I'm gonna shut up now because it's way more than 65. Huh? And there's an energy field. Like, I don't know. I think this is the box I picked. 70. I think I messed up. It's whatever. It's in the box now. I'm not adjusting it. 70. We're at 70. 70 is the high bid right now. Do we have 71? Through 7,000. Anywhere in that number is an acceptable range. 7,001, we're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned. Sorry, it's too much money. 7,000. If you call with a credit card, you can have it. It's yours. $70. Huh? $80. $80 is the high bid for the mystery box plus 2 cards that I may have mentioned a few seconds ago on stream. If you're just joining us now, I'm sorry. The high bid right now is $80 for this.
85.
85 for this random box of Magic cards containing 50 rares, 100 uncommons, about 300 commons. There might be a few more, and 50 lands, basic lands, assorted. It's a really great deal. 85 is the current high. It's $100 in cards minimum. $100 worth of cards minimum. It could be way more than that. I feel like there's some staples in here, and by feel like I know because I made the mistake of opening it and looking for myself. So before I change my mind, $85 is the 90. 90 is the high bid. All right. At least I feel a little less bad about giving. $90 is the high bid. $90. Do we have a 95? Do we have a higher bid? 90 you said is the high right now? We don't have a 95? I was born in 90, so like 90 is a good number to stop at if y'all are done bidding. I totally understand. Yeah, it's fine if you don't want the $100 worth of cards. It's okay. No shame in the game. You know, we're going to be doing more auctions. Obviously, these are hot sellers, so I'm going to make a bunch of these, and I'm going to make sure that I do it so I mess up. Josh will be like, no, that card's too expensive. No, I'm kidding. That's not at all. That's not at all what'll happen. Like I said, we literally weren't even looking at the cards that we were picking. It's only now. It's $90 right now for the random box of Magic cards. 50 rares, 100 uncommons. It looks like we are getting to a point where nobody's going to bid on this. Yep, so 90 going once. 90 going twice. Sold. $90. Congratulations to the buyer. Thank you for your purchase. We will contact you for payment. All right. A pair.
Came in after the close bid. I'm sorry, bud.
A pair of Modern Warfare 2 night vision goggles. They work if you can find the batteries for them. They take C's, I believe. They have a bunch of cool switches and stuff like that. It doesn't have the 3 eyes, so you can't be Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. Plus, this is Modern Warfare. You don't want to mix franchises anyway. See, it's got the little Modern Warfare 2 sticker on the top there. It's no box, no anything, no game. Let's start the bidding at $10. $10 for a pair of night vision goggles. Never get snuck up on while you're sneaking up on somebody ever again. Be able to see in the dark, but kind of bad. $10. $10 gets you a pair of actual night vision goggles. I mean, they're not like military grade, but they're night vision goggles. They work. Everything will be green and you can see in the dark.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yep, Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, Infinity Ward. It's got the Infinity Ward sticker on it. Even on the back it says $15 for the Infinity Ward night vision goggles from Modern Warfare 2. It is called the Night Eye, for those of you who are curious. Put your face in there. I'm not going to do it because I'll mess my hair up. This is really cool. We messed around with it a lot, especially back when we used to play Capture the Flag with Nerf guns in the shop after hours. Miss you guys. Rest in peace to the Nerf games. $15.
Sold for like 65. That's the lowest they've sold for.
Lowest they've sold is $65, so $15 is going to take it home right now. That's fine. That's fine by me. You buy it for $15, sell it for $65. Good for you. Great for our clutter. I don't care. $15 is the high bid. Do I have $20 for a pair of night vision goggles? I won't ask why you need night vision goggles. I promise. It's a cool thing to have. It's like somebody shows up at your house and you're like, I got night vision goggles. Got $20 on it. Like, why do you have night vision goggles? I have no idea. They were only $20 at Haven for Heroes. What's Haven for Heroes? Oh, they're at 3436 Front Street, Port Jervis, New York, 12771. You know what they say all the time? You know the vibes. $20 on the night vision goggles. Let's get it. 25? Do I have 25? 2 and a 5 next to each other. 2 in the 10 slot. 5 in the 1 slot. 25. Do I have 25 on the night vision goggles? How about 20? 20? We still got 20? All right, nobody's rescinding their $20 bet. That's cool. I like that. $20 It's not as hot of a competition. I'm about to go make another box. Night vision goggles, $20 going once, $20 going twice. Sold to the highest bidder at $20. Congratulations. Thank you for your purchase. We'll contact you for payment. All right, next one's a big one. It's a big one. It's a very large item. I actually have to come around. We have to move the camera and stuff. It is so large. It takes up half of this table size because it is a table. So, it is.
Hang on.
There we go. Can you see me? Are you getting my guns in this? This is a cocktail table of Donkey Kong. So it is 2-player. You come around this side so we can show them that there's a joystick on both ends. You saw the joystick on that side. There's a joystick on this side. It is coin operated. Come this way. It is coin operated. The coin drawer has the lock drilled out, so if you want to make money off of your friends, you're going to have to pay to get the lock replaced. Otherwise, it's just a really cool cocktail table. Plexiglass top, very tough, very sturdy, very strong materials. It is curbside only. We are not shipping this whatsoever. I don't care how much you pay us. It's not happening. We are starting at $300 for the minimum bid.
300.
Huh?
There was a bid left.
There was a bid left of $300 for this. So $300 is the current high bid. You need to beat it to take it home. The Donkey Kong. It works. It's a really great conversation piece. At the very least, it's the coolest freaking coffee table you will ever own. It actually has some pretty cool local history. It was at a bar around the corner that was called Checkers for a while. So this is at least like 30 years old, something like that. And it's local, so like it's cool to have a piece of local history. So $300 is the current high bid. Do I have a higher bid than $300 for a Donkey Kong cocktail table? The coolest thing you'll ever have in your basement or your living room. I don't know. You could spill a drink on it and it won't destroy the thing. I don't suggest you do that, but you could. That's why they were called cocktail tables. They were games you could play while drinking at the bar. And they were coated in the top was a plexiglass, so that way it wasn't shattered anytime somebody slammed a drink down. There is a CRT on the inside that when you plug it in and turn it on, you will hear the wind up. Works beautifully. I suck at Donkey Kong, so we usually test games until we die. I had to die about 20 times to make sure that this was working properly. Again, I suck at Donkey Kong. $300 is the high bid on this very unique, very rare item. Do I have $350? No? No? Nobody? All right. So there is a high bid of $300 that was already left for the table. So if nobody else has any other bids, we're gonna go ahead and close it. So $300 going once. By the way, these sort of things sell around like $600, so it's half the price. But no worries. $300 going once, going twice. Nothing on the table. Sold to the highest bidder. Congratulations to the bidder. We'll contact you for your purchase. Thank you very much. And then I think we have the final item of today's auction. Final lot of today's auction. Thor's hammer with stand and real sound effects. If I can get it to sit in there comfortably. It's motion activated, so when you bump it and stuff, obviously you can hear it's going off. And this Thor figurine as well. So the hammer and Thor go together. The hammer has its box and its paperwork. The Thor has its box. I think there's a piece of paperwork in there. It's an Action Hero vignette. It's a 1/9 size. This Thor is like, it's from the Marvel Legends series as well. Some of you may know the Legends series from the gauntlets and the helmets that they make. But like, and then pressing this button will sometimes, there's a button on the handle as well.
What are we opening at?
The hammer normally goes for about 125. The Thor normally, I think we had stickered at 75.
Yeah, the sticker.
With yeah.
So
So
retail it goes for like 90. but we
Okay.
stickered for-
so opening bid $100 takes home the hammer and the Thor. Retail of about 90. Retail of about 125. So about $215 worth of stuff. $100. It's the last bid of the day. Let's make it count. Support your local business. Get some cool stuff. This thing is sound activated to the point where like I didn't even touch it and it's going off. That thing's cool. Complete your Thor costume, especially if you are like me and built like Thor in Endgame and not like Thor in Infinity War. You know, it's a $100 bid. $100 bid is in the bag. Do we have 110?
Everyone wants us to do Twitch and chat next time.
Yeah. 110. Do we have?
Had like 2 or 3 people.
We have $100. Do we have 110? Do we have 110? It's the last auction of the day. Come on, people. Let's make it count. Let's really hammer at it. Let's go for it. If this is something that you want, let us know that it is something that you want and bid. 110. Do we have 120? 110. Do we have 120? Huh? 115.
Sorry, I'm replying.
What?
120.
120. Sorry, we're trying to keep up with comments. We're having some trouble. We're doing our best. 120 is what we have right now. Do we have 125?
121.
121. Let's get a $5 train going. Let's get a... 121 is the current high bid. Will we get to 125? Can you keep... 125. I like that this... Can you hear that? Hell yeah.
130.
130! Lightning strikes twice, baby. Let's do it. 130. Takes home the Thor and his hammer. This thing is like no joke either. This is like
135.
135. Just kidding. 135. Do we have 140?
We have 140.
140. Do we have 145? 140 for the hammer and Thor himself. Do we have 145? Do we have one? We have 145?
No,
140. 140.
sorry, I was just catching on Facebook, so I'm pushing everything.
140 is the current high bid. 140.
Jesse's got the
Do we have 150? 145. Booyah. Do we have 150? Come on, 150. 150 takes it home. 145 is the current winner right now.
No, he should still be at 140 for his bid.
Ian bid at 140.
Jesse bid 140 before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jesse just bid 145 now.
Alright, 150 is up now, yeah.
All right, 150. We're at 150. Yay! 150. Do we have 155? Can we make it 155?
155, Jesse.
155. 160? Do we have 160? 155 is the current high bid. 160. All right, I don't want to run all the battery out on it, so I'm going to turn it off right now so you all know that this works very well. I'm tapping it and it's striking with lightning.
165.
165 is the current high bid. 165 for Thor and his hammer. Really cool pair of memorabilia, especially for those of you who are fans of the blonde Norse god. And I mean, this is probably one of the coolest Legends things that they've had. It has a really cool stand. Mjolnir's just a really imposing figure. 165 is currently the high bid. Is that going to win it out? Is that where we're ending it? 170. 170. It's a fight to the finish. Let's make it happen, baby. 170. Do we have 175? 175. 175 brings us to 180. So, I mean, 170. We're at 170. Who's going to take it home? Do we have any further bids? Check your bank accounts. Check your wallets. Check the spaces between the cushions in your couch. Check your mama's purse. Don't do that. Don't actually do that. It should be your money.
Jesse said he's out. He's the one betting against, so it's probably
170 is the high bid. If nobody comes in to take the crown, it is going down. Going once. Going twice. Sold! Congratulations to the buyer. Thank you for your purchase. We'll contact you for payment. All right, so we are reaching the point in the video. Please, if you're interested in the graded Hypernaturals #1 with the Bill Sienkiewicz variant cover, please comment the word hyper in all capital letters. At the beginning of our next auction, we will be giving it away. If nobody claims it at the beginning of the auction, we will try again with a new name at the end of the auction. So you have not just when we call it, but the entire auction. We'll even put on the screen who the winner was. If by the end of by the end of the auction you haven't claimed it, we're just gonna give it away to somebody else. In the meantime, comment. We'll post like an after post, like thank you so much and all that. Comment on that post with things that you might want. Things that you saw that you didn't get a chance to bid on, that went back on the shelf, other things that you might need. We are still available for curbside pickup stuff. We are still available for online sales and everything like that. If there's anything that you need, you can contact us here at Facebook,
Please put the rules back up.
Instagram at Haven for Heroes, Twitter at Haven for Heroes, YouTube at Haven for Heroes. I know a lot of you were asking us to do this in Twitch. I feel like we could try to do Twitch, but the problem is that not everybody has a Twitch account, and so they won't be able to comment and bid. So it's something that we're going to consider, but I'm not going to just promise you guys that we're going to do it on Twitch next time. We're obviously going to keep evolving as we do this. We really appreciate you being patient with us and hanging in there. Congratulations to everybody who won. We love you all very much. Haven for Heroes, 3436 Front Street, Port Jervis, New York, 12771. You know the vibes. I'm out.
Cool.